Flosstube, and welcome back to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise, and today is Saturday, August 20th, and this is Flosstube number 67. If you're new here, this is a channel about cross stitch, although sometimes I do crochet and do a little sewing, and when I do, I like to share those things as well. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. I want to thank everyone who has donated to the channel through the Buy Me a Coffee link, which is in the description box below. I really do appreciate that, as it helps me make sure that I'm able to get things shipped out when I do giveaways. I really appreciate it, so thank you so much for that. Today I'm wearing, this is a thrift store find, and if you can see it, it says North Carolina, and it's got, I should have probably figured out what kind of bird it is. I'm going to say it's a robin. If it's not a robin, you could correct me in the comments, but I totally love buying my shirts and tops from the thrift store. I absolutely love it. I love it. And so this is one of those. What have I been up to for the past couple of weeks? I believe it was last weekend, I think. We went to the mall. We went back to school shopping for Maya, and we actually went to the mall. And I realized I haven't been to the mall since before the pandemic began. And I'm happy to report that it looks like things are doing really well with the economy. And I say that because I can remember going to the mall, let's say probably back in 2018 maybe, and it was a sad sight, guys. It was really sad because no one was there. Lots of the stores were closed, and so when we went this time, it was quite the opposite. You know, it was the usual searching for a parking spot. The mall was crowded. All the stores were open. They actually had things in the stores that I wanted to buy. So I'm taking all of that as a good sign of things to come. And we had a great time. So that was fun. I put another bookshelf together. My first foray into putting together these bookshelves left me really tired and beaten, so I did something else this time. I did it a different way so that it wouldn't take such a toll on my body, and I think I'm pleased with the results. So now I can go ahead and start pulling things out again, because, you know, I had stopped doing that. I had stopped really unpacking because I didn't have places to put things. So, you know, I've got one more piece of furniture to put together, and I should be able to get rid of, if not all, most of my remaining boxes and bins. And of course, what I can't get rid of as far as finding space for things, I can just put them in my little storage bin. So I'm pleased with myself. I'm happy with my progress here. Let's see, just some stitchy news. Common Threaded Stitcher is happening right now this weekend on Instagram. You just search for the hashtag Common Threaded Stitcher, and you can see everyone's efforts. I must say I have not been participating, but I have been keeping up with the posts on Instagram. So you should give that a look, and maybe you might even want to participate. Also, next weekend is Needlework Expo. It's August 27th through 29th. And that is where the needlework designers come together with the needlework shops and sell their wares and make their wonderful new charts available at the retailers for us to purchase. So that's always exciting. Most needlework shops are taking pre-orders. So I encourage you to figure out what it is you are interested in and going ahead and getting your pre-order in. Let's see, I've had so much time with Stitchy Friends, and this is quite unusual for me, and I'm loving this. I'm so loving this. There was a Zoom chat with the Queen City area Stitchers, which you may remember is a group that was formed for people who live in and around the Charlotte area and who may be interested in attending the retreat that is going to be taking place in October 2023. So we had a Zoom chat and we stitched, and I just really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to more of that. And then I also had the pleasure of spending some time on a call with my new friend Sheila. Hi, Sheila. And we discussed possibly trying to find a time where we could do this again, because it was a lot of fun. So I'm really enjoying the time that I am getting now to spend with Stitchy Friends. It's just a lot of fun. So as usual, guys, I want to thank you for your questions and comments. As I have said in the past, your questions and comments, in my eyes, sort of drive this channel because I feel they kind of are the lifeblood of the channel. And so I just want to share one with you. I was talking about my difficulty with getting my African Woman with Peonies uploaded into Pattern Keeper. And so EJ from EJ Creates asked if I had tried scanning the pattern as a PDF and uploading it that way. And no, I didn't try that. I didn't think of it. And as far as I know, that's the way people had been doing it before they came out with this new release. I think I just got caught up in the whole new release thing that now you can take a photo and upload it. So the very next time that I pull out one of my full coverages, that is not in Pattern Keeper, because neither one of them are. Actually, I have 3, and none of them are on Pattern Keeper. I will definitely try scanning in the pattern and uploading it to Pattern Keeper that way. So thank you so much for that suggestion, EJ. I hadn't really thought about it. So that is what I love about this community. One of the very many things. Okay, let's look at the basket, shall we? Oh boy, it's heavy. It's heavy, and oh my gosh, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I often feel like I've made not very much progress, but I have to continuously remind myself, okay, you're only going to get a certain amount of progress when you're working on that amount of things, okay? So let's get into it and see what it is I've been stitching on. And of course, I show these in no particular order. Well, I'm sorry. I am going to show you my starts first. Guys, I started 4 things. This is either insanity or the best joy ever. You decide. Okay, the first thing that I started was, first of all, it's in this really cute project bag, and it's a Fat Quarter Shop bag, and it is a Fat Quarter Shop project. And it is called Tea Time by It's So Emma. All right, and this was the Fat Quarter Shop Stitch Quarterly for March 2022. And I'm stitching it on, well, let me show you my start. Let me show you my start. Very small. Here it is, guys. Ta-da! Okay, but I got those stitches in there. That's all I care about. I got the stitches on the fabric. I'm excited. And so I'm stitching this on 28 count Mushroom Lugana 2/2. Here's my start. Very little. And this Stitch Quarterly came with some hand cream. Some Apple Orchard hand cream. And I do want to say that I really like this cream. I kept it in the project bag just long enough to do this video. It's now coming out of the project bag and sitting on my stitching table where I can access it at all times while I'm stitching. And this is, of course, also from the Fat Quarter Shop. It came along with the Stitch Quarterly. So, there is that. That's the first thing I started. The next thing I started was this one. This is Hippo. Hippo is part of, this is by KEB Studio Creations. And it is part of the Animal Faces collection. They do several animal faces. And I just, I believe I won this in a giveaway. And so I know some people that I would love to stitch this for. I'm going to start with one person and then see if I feel like stitching it again. So I got to start on that. Again, it's a very small start, but I got the stitches in and I'm happy about that. Okay, so let's put this project back behind it. Just about the same amount of stitches, but I got it in because why? Because this is like a strand. This is like one strand of floss. All right. So, I'm stitching this on 18 count black Aida. And so if you will see, there is black in the face, and I'm just not going to stitch the mouth and the black part of the eyes. I'm going to leave those open since I'm stitching them on black. So what else did I want to tell you about this? Okay. I am going to let you know which of these projects that I just started that I'm going to continue stitching on as opposed to putting them back in the whip, putting them into the whip pile. Now, Tea Time, the first one that I showed you, is going to go into the whip pile. I have no urgency of getting that done. However, Hippo is going to be a gift. So I will keep this in my rotation, and I will continue to work on this until it's done. Okay. Now, that's two. The third thing that I started was another Fat Quarter Shop chart. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time putting this back in my bag. Okay. And again, look at this cute project bag with the lemons on it. Adorable. And so this is Citrus Summer by It's So Emma. Here we are. Citrus Summer. Cute, right? This is just absolutely adorable. I think it's the yellow with the lemons that's getting me. I really, really like that. And so it was also Fat Quarter Shop Stitch Quarterly, and that was from June 2022. And here is my progress. One strand of floss. So I'm pretty sure it's going to look very familiar. Ta-da! One strand of floss, guys. But I got it in. That's all I care about, is that I got it in. I got it started. So now I have something to work from. Let's see. This is being stitched. I am stitching this on 14 count curved tile Aida. And it's by Fabric Flair. Okay. I absolutely love this fabric. I want to get my hands on some more of it. And I want to figure out something else really cool to stitch on it as well. Now, this Stitch Quarterly came with a Frank Edmonds, a 5-inch Frank Edmonds spring tension hoop. Okay, and I used this to stitch with. And as you can see, it comes apart like this. You stick your fabric in there, and then you stick the hoop in. Now, I found it to be okay. A couple of things. I think I prefer a slightly larger hoop. I like about 8 inches, about an 8-inch hoop, and this is a 5. So that was just a little uncomfortable. And I feel it held the fabric wonderfully, which is the purpose of the hoop, right? So yes, it held the fabric perfectly. And so it's just a matter of getting used to how this works to secure the fabric. Other than that, I think it's a great thing. And I may look at investing in some of these in a slightly larger size. So that was Citrus Summer. And then I had another one. The last thing that I started was, I'm so excited about it. Very excited. Oh, Citrus Summer is also going to go into the whip pile. It's another project that I don't have an urgency to finish. Okay. So then I started stitching on Favorite Color by Park Hopper Bart, where the idea is that you stitch this with your favorite color of DMC and put the number in there. So it comes with the chart comes with all of the numbers charted for you. And so what I decided to do, after having various discussions here on YouTube, I decided that I wanted to stitch my apartment number. And it turns out that DMC doesn't have my apartment number. So I went ahead and I chose to use Anchor Floss. And here is my start. Nice, right? I love it. I love it. So there's my start. And so I am stitching this also on 18 count black Aida, which I just absolutely love the way that color looks on there. And I will continue to stitch on this in my rotation because I am anxious to get this up on my door. I'm anxious for that. So We're gonna add that one to the rotation. And now we get to talk about whips. What whips did I work on this week? Well, you know, right after I recorded my last Flosstube, the following day was the 7th. And on the 7th, I stitch on Stationery Addict. And this is the chart that I'm stitching for my daughter, and her birthday is on the 7th. So I'm stitching this for her birthday. So I stitch on it every month on the 7th. And so I don't think I did a really good job of taking photos before photos. So if I have taken the photo, I'll simply put it in. And if not, then I'm sorry that you can't see where I was last week. However, this is how far I've gotten this time. I still think it's coming along beautifully. If you remember, my daughter did her own color conversion without even seeing the chart. And so I know for sure that I worked on, I had not completed this little pad here, so I know I finished that pad. And gee, I'm not sure. I'm not even really sure what else I worked on, but I know for sure that I finished that pad. And so there is Stationery Addict, and it's gonna go away until the 7th of next month. And that's by Little Dove Designs, if I didn't say it already. And the fabric is 14 count pale gray gingham. And I want to see if we could, yes. 14 count pale gray gingham. Let me see, do I know who it's by? I don't know who it's by. Here's that. Okay, the next whip that I worked on Charlotte by Mirabilia. And let me show you what it's gonna look like when it's done. I love it so much. And if you recall, I am doing a skin and hair color conversion. Stitching this in regards to the Queen City Stitchers retreat next October. I would like to at least be near a finish at that point in time. I must tell you guys, unless I am not really thinking this correctly, I really feel like I'm gonna finish it before that. Okay, so here is how far I got on Charlotte. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, I'm so loving this. And I started stitching this in the middle. So when you look at the photo, you can see that I started right around her knee. And so now I'm moving over, and then I'm gonna go up to the top and then come back down, because that's the way I really love to stitch. And so if you can see this is part of her arm going up. I'm very excited about that. I did make a pretty big error in here at one point. And so while I was on the Zoom chat with the Queen City Stitchers, I was frogging this. But I must say it was so much less stressful to frog while I was on a call with other stitchers. They were very supportive. Very supportive. So I am stitching this on 32 count Cecil by Seraphim Hand Dye Fabrics, 2/2, with all of the call for DMC except for the skin and hair, which I have converted. Loving it. I also forgot to tell you guys last time. Okay. I forgot to mention last time that I am going to be stitching this on Mondays with the hashtag Mirabilia Monday. So please, if anyone would like to join in with me to stitch Mirabilia Mondays, please feel free to do so. And I will be posting my progress on Instagram. I'd love to see what you're doing as well. All right, my next whip is none other than Rosina Dizery. And this is what Rosina Dizery is going to look like when it's done. I'm in love with this chart, as I'm sure you know if you've been with me for a while. And so here is my progress. Here we are. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. So I was able to finish this last line, which is the last line on that page. And I am working on this line, which I believe is the top line of that page. So once I'm done with that, then pages 5 and 6 will be done. And then I can move on. That may be the bottom of page 2. I don't quite remember. But yes, look at my progress. I love it so much. And I can't wait to finish it because it needs to be displayed. It needs to have a place of prominence. And so, yes, of course, you know, in some cases, the bookshelves have something to do with that too, although I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this framed when it's done. All right, so that was Rosina Dizery, 1820. The next thing that I was stitching that on 32 count Earthen by Picture This Plus, 2/2. The next thing I worked on was, of course, Vintage Housewife, because I'm going to stitch on this for the rest of the year, no matter what. It is a year-long stitch-along being hosted by Backwater Shop, and I absolutely love it. Here it is. This is how it's going to look when it's done. And this is how far I got, which I don't think was very far, quite frankly. I do think I did some more on the border because I always try to knock out some of this border whenever I put it back in the hoop after I do a video. And I did do some more on, this is March. Right? January, February, March. The March block. So you can see I am way, way, way behind. But I'm not going to give up that easily. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Because I think it's adorable. And I love it. So. This is being stitched on 25 count Cloud Lugana, 2/2. Right? Very cute. I really do enjoy stitching this. Like, it's such a relaxing stitch. And I probably say that every time I pull it out. Okay, the next thing I worked on was To a Friend's House by Mary Engelbreit, which I'm stitching along with Colette Highway Stitcher, except, ta-da, Colette's done. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Not a very good picture at all. But it's what I have, unless I want to drag out the entire book that it came from. And this is how far I got. I really, really think I only put one strand of floss in the entire 2-week period. Because guess what, guys? The word long is still not done. But it's okay. It's okay because I'm going to get back to it. It's okay. I am anxious to get this done, though, because I can't wait to actually finish it and send it off to Colette. And, of course, I can't wait to see what she's doing with mine because she's stitching the same exact thing, and we're going to exchange them. And I can't wait to see what she's doing with mine. So, that's fun. So, I'm going to continue to stitch on it until it's all done. Okay. What else? Then I needed to, once I was finished with putting a few days of stitches into Charlotte, into my Mirabilia, it was time for me to choose another focus piece. And so I spun the wheel, and the one that came up, I'm very excited. This is what I love about my whips. I'm always excited about whatever comes up. And it chose a Christmas Eve sampler by Joan Elliott. My gosh, what's not to love? What is not to love about this? So I am stitching mine on 14 count Christmas red Ada using black DMC 310, and I'm pretty sure I have inserted a photo of where I was, and this is where I am now. So I'm just making so much progress, and I love it. I believe I'm on the second page now. And so what I did was I went back up to the top and just squared it off. And I will continue going down until I'm done with that. So I have a few more days to stitch on this. And I think what I'll do is, because I think it's what I did on the first page. I think I finished stitching the page and then went back and put in the crown. So I'll probably do that with the second page as well. So that's Christmas Eve by Joan Elliott. Love it. Christmas Eve sampler by Joan Elliott. Okay, and what is next? Oh yeah, and I started this chart. I started it April 1st, 2021, because last year I was doing new month, new start. And this was my new start for April of 2021. Okay. Now, I did have a goal to start a couple of other projects as well, and I did not get to them. I was not able to start C by Rivaris. I was not able to start it, and it was just a matter of being tired and running out of time. That's all. Just was tired and ran out of time. Didn't get a chance to start it. So that's on the radar for me to start in this next couple of weeks. And then I was also going to start African American Father Christmas by Alma Lynn. I am itching to start this, guys. I feel as if this was the second time that I have picked this up, put it in a hoop, and was ready to start stitching and realized that I'm still missing 2 flosses. And the 2 flosses are very much needed for a center start, which is where I want to start. So I still need to order those 2 flosses. I don't know. Of course, I feel as if I've ordered it before, but there's no telling. I probably just overlooked it. And so I'm going to be placing an order for those flosses because I do definitely want to start this. And I know that I believe it's Pat. Is it you, Pat, that wants to start it with me? She may have already started because I had full intentions of starting it during this past 2 weeks, and it just didn't happen. But so this is going to stay out and available, and I'm going to order the floss, and I'm going to start it. African American Father Christmas. Okay. So those are my lips. And now I just want to show you some happy mail that I received from my good friend Barbara. My good friend Barbara sent me a birthday card. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this at all. I made no announcements. At least I don't think I did. So thank you so much. Thank you. I love it so much. I will cherish this. Thank you, Barbara. Let's see. I have some free downloads for you guys to tell you guys about. Okay. Shannon Christine is on fire. If you're not following Shannon Christine, you need to follow Shannon Christine. She's on fire. I think she's always on fire, but maybe I just recently realized that she's on fire. Okay, so she's been posting some freebies in on her Facebook page, Shannon Christine Designs on Facebook. And every Monday in the month of August, she gifted us with a new Christmas design. And so I only have 2. I know there's another one coming out this coming Monday, but I feel like I missed something. But you get the idea. You can go over to Shannon Christine Designs on Facebook and you can download these freebies. And since the most of the page is the chart, I'm just going to slightly fold it so that I can show you the picture of the design. The first one is Santa Wreath. And so, you know, I'm doubly in love with this because it's stitched on black. Yeah. Santa wreath. And then we have polar bear wreath. So all 4 of the charts that she's giving away, that she has free, are Christmas wreaths. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Is that the cutest thing? That is the cutest thing I have seen. Oh my gosh. So adorable. And so then outside of the Christmas ones, she also recently posted Rainy Day, which is this adorable hedgehog, which I may need to start sooner rather than later because I see another gift in my future. I would love to stitch this for a friend. So guys, go check out Shannon Christine on Facebook, Shannon Christine Designs. She does, she's an amazing designer. I love everything that she produces. Okay, I'm just gonna put this away. Let's stick that back in there. So I would like to announce that haul will, if it is, especially if it is haul that I purchased myself, it will no longer be referred to as haul. I will now refer to it as investments, because these items that I continue to purchase are investments in my future happiness. They are not haul. They're not haul. They're not stash. They are investments in my future happiness. And so the investment that I made this week was, I still had to get more beads for my Charlotte Mirabilia, which, you know, I have a feeling, guys, I have a feeling that I'm still going to have to go back and order more, because when the beads became available, the ones that were not originally available, when they became available, I simply ordered 1 pack of beads. I never thought to look at the chart to see how many beads I needed. So I think I still need more beads, but that's okay. I might have to make another investment. What can I tell you? And so, since I'm on the Mirabilia train, I showed you last week that I purchased Royal Games #1. And now I have in my little hands Royal Games #2. I am so excited about these charts. Can't wait to stitch them. They're perfect for me. They're perfect. So that was this week's investment. As I said, besides, you know, whatever floss I ordered and the beads that I still needed for my other Mirabilia, this was the investment that I made this week. So that brings us to giveaway winners. Okay. Last time I had Rosina Dizery, the chart, available for giveaway, and the person that won the giveaway never contacted me. So I went back to that video and I used the YouTube random comment picker and I chose another winner. And so I have some things sitting up here. Let me just grab them. So here is the chart, Rosina Dizery, in its glory, brand new, untouched. And the winner of this chart is none other than Don't Run with Scissors. Kelly at Don't Run with Scissors, please, you know I have your address, but contact me to let me know that you've seen this and that you want me to mail it out to you. Congratulations. And then I did 4 giveaways for to celebrate my 4,000 subscriber milestone. And I hope I have them in here. Yes, I do. Okay. One moment while I bend over, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. You ready for this? Want to know who won? Okay, let's go. I asked everyone to use the number coordinating with the prize because there were 4 of them. So number 1 was the support group quilt pattern by BMI Lori Holt by BMI Bonnet. And Fat Quarter Shop is encouraging everyone to donate $15 to the National Breast Cancer Foundation by October 31st, 2022. Fat Quarter Shop and designer Lori Holt will each match up to $5,000 of the donations raised. Together, we can reach our goal of $20,000 to help women at every step of the breast cancer journey. And the winner of this support group quilt pattern is Linda Fisitola. Congratulations, Linda. Drop me an email at designmars1@gmail.com just to let me know that you are the winner and that you accept your prize and your mailing address, although I think I have it. And I will slip this in the mail for you. Congratulations, Linda. The next thing that I was giving away was, oh yes, and I'm going to put a link to the donation page for Fat Quarter Shop in the description box below. We also had giving away the support group cross stitch chart and needle minder. And the winner of this is Patricia Patterson. Patricia Patterson, congratulations. Please get in touch with me at by email at designmars1@gmail.com. Let me know what you won. Let me have your address so I can put this in the mail for you. And I just want to tell you guys what Patricia's comment was, which I thought was it was amazing. She said, betting on lucky number 2. I would love to stitch the support group chart. I feel lucky. Well, yes, you were lucky. Congratulations. Number 3 was the Citrus Summer, which you saw. I had a start on that. And the Be In My Bonnet Stitch Cards Set M. Both of these. And the winner is the Patient Stitcher. The Patient Stitcher. Please get in touch with me by email at designmars1@gmail.com. Let me know what you won. Tell me what your mailing address is, and I will get these into the mail for you as soon as I can. Last but not least is the You Are the Boss cross-stitch chart. This is very popular all across YouTube right now. And this is by Lori Holt of Be In My Bonnet. And the winner of this chart is Jean Truckee. Jean Truckee, congratulations. Please get in touch with me by email at designmars1@gmail.com. Let me know what you won. Tell me what your mailing address is, and I will get this into the mail to you as soon as I can. Congratulations, everyone. I'm very excited. And again, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. So that have another giveaway going for today. And honestly, I didn't really realize that I still had this. So I'm about to share it with you guys. This is the Vintage Housewife cross-stitch chart that you guys have been watching me plug along on very slowly forever. But not only are you getting the chart, you will also receive the vintage cloth, the 25 count cloud Lugana. Sorry for the glare. You will receive the Vintage Housewife floss pack and the floss keeper. All of that is in this package here. The floss and the floss keeper are here. And you get the cute little apron needle minder. Right? I'm so glad that I figured out that I had this for you guys. Okay, so if you're interested in winning this package of goodies, simply use the word house anywhere in your comment, and I will choose a winner before my next Flosstube video. Good luck, everybody. Okay. What are my plans? What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, I plan to start C. Virovirus. I plan to start and that's going to be part of the hashtag all things C craft along with crafting with Natalia. So you can also research that hashtag, see what everybody is posting, and please do absolutely consider participating in that craft along with us. I plan to order my floss for African American Father Christmas because I really want to start that. Now, I plan on posting another video next week. It will not be your regular Flosstube, but it will have a focus on Fat Quarter Shop. And my birthday is next Friday, August 26th. I'm very excited about it. And I've got lots of plans. So what does that mean? That means I don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done. But that's okay because I have lots of plans. I want to go to the movies, which is another thing that I have not done since the beginning of the pandemic. I want to go to the movies, and the interesting thing about that is I believe the name of the movie is The Invitation. It's a scary movie. I don't normally do scary, but for some reason, I really want to see this movie. So I want to see it. I've already indicated that I'd like to go during the day so that it's not as scary when I get home. So I want to go during the day, and then after the movie, get some dinner. And what I want for dinner, guys, is crab boil. I want crab. Yes, I want all the seafood. I just want to stuff myself with seafood. So I want to do that. And then I believe that there's going to be, I may go to Red Robin, but that's not a big deal. There's going to be a birthday celebration here in my building, I believe on Monday following my birthday. And then I think I'm going to go out with some friends Monday evening. So, jam-packed, all good. And hopefully all of this will keep my spirits up because Tuesday, August 30th would have been mine and Mr. Ribbon's 49th wedding anniversary. So it will be the very first wedding anniversary without him. And so I'm asking you guys for your prayers. I have a couple of doctor's appointments in the mix as well. So, it's just going to be chock full. And so I don't have any really high expectations of myself as far as getting tons of stitching done. I will continue on stitching on my stitch along, such as the Vintage Housewife and the Engelbreit Love Stitch Along. I'm going to continue stitching on Rosina Dizery. I don't anticipate really being able to get around to much unpacking and organizing, but hey, if I find that I have the time, I'll do that too. So don't forget to join us on Facebook, the Facebook group Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, and don't forget that there are a couple of questions that you need to answer so that I actually know that it's you when you request to be a part of the group. Please follow me at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio on Instagram. And Angel did not make an appearance. And I'm pretty sure it's because one of his favorite places at all to sleep is under my bed. During the day, I don't always keep the bedroom door open so that he could just have free access to everything. But it's open today, and I think he's under my bed sleeping. So maybe next time he would like to come and say hello. He's doing very, very well. I'm doing very well with him. I'm really tired though, because I hope I can get a shot of this someday, but my Lord, cats are so clever. He, every single morning between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, he sits in my window and starts playing with the strings for the blinds. I swear, I think he's trying to open the blinds so that I get up. So that's what he's been up to lately. And I really do appreciate you guys spending time with me and listening to me ramble on and on. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you really like this video and you want to see more, please do consider hitting the subscribe and hit the bell when you do so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. Words of inspiration for you this week is never stop doing your best just because someone doesn't give you credit. Express love, create beauty, be kind. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.